The M was on to.
I know y'all ain't used to this.
Stephanie, quick question. You get to call your shot on who you want to defend your NXT Women's title against at Stand and Deliver. So when can we expect
How bad is it?
I think
It's not live.
I will have my decision after this match.
Well, guys, we are kicking things off with our women's champion. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT champion, Stephanie.
That's last one. We want this week's.
Right there should be enough. No one wants to hear this. No, I'd hand it over or give me the match that I deserve. Okay.
Our main event, it is NXT title time in Sin City. Trick Williams, Javon Evans, Ova. These three superstars are in a triple threat match.
I'll take the step by step. Instead of delivery, I'm coming for the championship.
Ova, Javon, lead with that towel around my waist. I'm walking both ways. The rule is stay with me. Behold the wrath of the ruler. It's over. Femi, who is still the NXT champion. The pride, the passion was on display, which made this a stand and deliver. We will never, ever forget it. And we're live in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, which is in the center of the wrestling world, hosting a record-breaking two-night WrestleMania. And tonight, our superstars will stand and deliver once more. Welcome to NXT on the CW, presenting by Wrestling. And we are live inside the Fountain Blues Theater, and we are set for our first championship match of the night.
The following contest scheduled for one fall. It's for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first.
Welcome in Salu and Red Hot and Guadalupe.
Tag Team Champions Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
We're set for this tag team match in just moments. I want to welcome you in ringside. Vic Jones alongside Corey Graves to my left, and of course, the two-time WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. Booker, the last time we were in here, you were asleep.
What are you talking about? I was praying.
Right there, your eyes
I
were
was
praying.
praying.
Well, how was your WrestleMania weekend once you woke up? Well, they're set to kick things off here tonight. NXT set the tone for WrestleMania weekend this past Saturday. Tonight, we bring it all home.
And their opponents, the team of Tatum Paxson and Gigi Dolan.
Let's go back and see how the challengers earned this opportunity. Was back on the countdown to stand and deliver in a four-way elimination tag team matchup. Unique offense. It's into a golden opportunity here tonight. There is that cemetery driver which sealed the deal and the fate of Fatal Influence. And tonight, that happens again, Graves. We could see ourselves new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. But no doubt for that duo, this is the biggest test in their career.
Because that duo is about to challenge arguably the greatest women's tag team in WWE history. We're talking four-time tag team champions in Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
They're currently on their fourth reign. Raquel is in her record fifth reign as champion. The titles, of course, changed hands last night. The first matchup on Monday Night Raw. On the topic of Raw, I'm hoping that Pat McAfee's okay, Graves. I mean, that was his uncalled for.
Yeah, I saw Pat on his show earlier today. Luckily, he escaped without any severe injuries. My favorite part was watching Michael Cole's life flash before his eyes. But hopefully he learned his lesson. You don't talk smack to the ring general.
Yeah. You guys, I think, learned a lesson. All right?
Well, tonight we are kicking things off with one booming match presented by Xfinity.
And what lesson is that there, Booker?
You don't want to go messing around with Gunther. I mean, you guys know your role, all right? Know your role and shut your damn mouth. That's what Pat McAfee learned, all right? The hard
Why are you yelling at us?
Just take some
Welcome
advice
in,
and don't
Stuart.
say anything to anybody tonight, because I'm not defending you. I'm not that good of a friend.
I'm just saying.
I think Booker's got my back. But look, let's get into this matchup here and let's talk about the champions. I think they may be a little emotionally drained coming in this. And to that point, how can Gigi and Tatum take advantage?
You know, losing the championship, coming back, having to strategize and winning them back. Yeah, it's a toll that's going to be a body, and definitely there's a moment, a door that could be open that the competitor could slip in and take the championship.
Look at this power of Rodriguez.
And Graves, how will this quick turnaround, though, hinder the champions here tonight? I mean, think about this. They lost the titles Sunday. They won them back last night, and now they're defending them again here tonight?
I don't see that being a problem for Liv and Raquel in any way, shape, or form. As a matter of fact, Liv told me she's dedicating this match to Daddy Dom, the new Intercontinental Champion, as we look yet again at the brute force that is Raquel Rodriguez.
Liv Morgan in this matchup. This is her Liv's first match in NXT since 2017. She became a member of the Riot Squad and now truly has carved her own path of greatness into the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Liv. And that path that she's on, Graves, you had firsthand sitting ringside watching her win women's championships, WrestleMania.
Beautiful.
Liv Morgan is the real deal. She's the genuine article, and Liv has put her self-tag L to prove it to the WWE Universe. Now they're finally beginning to understand and accept how talented Liv truly is.
Gigi checking in. Gigi going from behind. How is she going to take down Raquel? Because that power, once again, Booker, is on display.
One thing about Raquel Rodriguez, I said it from day one. She's a force to be reckoned with right now. Gigi Dolan has an opportunity.
Listen, if I were Gigi, I'd rely on a little bit of trickery. Gigi's been around the game for a long time. She's a veteran. She has a few tricks up her sleeve. That might be what it takes to get the better of Raquel Rodriguez.
Wait a minute.
Look at this. Exactly what I'm talking about.
There's that power for Gigi Dolan. She does know something about being a champion here in NXT. And another near fall. Gigi, of course, one of the greatest NXT
Welcome in,
women's
Ashley.
tag team champions of all time.
Let me tell you something.
What the hell is this? Oh, my.
Gigi Dolan and Liv Morgan, I think the one
Oh, from behind.
opportunity they're going to have is Rodriguez and Morgan is going to get a little bit overconfident in a matchup like this. Like I say, a window could open.
Could have. This is the second time the women's tag titles have been defended on NXT, but Liv Morgan just took advantage of the situation.
We're just toying around right now with Gigi.
Oh, Tatum answered right back, and now here's some of that unique.
Oh, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
Graves. The champions wiped out
the challengers standing tall. It's all about the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Which team's walking out of Vegas with the gold?
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Xfinity. Stream all the NXT action with Wi-Fi built for the biggest moments. Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
This Xfinity Wi-Fi is booming.
Next up, boom tech. The Wi-Fi booming. The Wi-Fi is booming like a
10XW looking IPO.
Stream deep sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
Well, everyone who knows a boom when they see him is going to want to.
The Wi-Fi booming.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden. Buy one, take one is here, starting at just $14.99, but only for a limited time. So hurry in and enjoy the favorites you crave today, and take another home for tomorrow on us.
Bounty Mega Roll lasts longer, so you can tackle
Applesauce and avocado, berries, butter, coffee cream, drippy figures, deviled eggs, and then bananas, red and green. Fettuccine, grits and gravy, even hummus ice cream too. Jambalaya, jars of kimchi, lemonade, and cheesy noodles.
It is 4 rolls in one, so it lasts longer and feels like the roll never runs out.
Oh, nachos, oven, pumpkin guts, and puppy footprints, spotted platter, sneezes, Taco Tuesday, upside down, baked vindaloo, and waffles, extra sauce, and yogurt, CD, mommy's glass of cinnamon.
Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
Hey kid, it's pronounced Liberty. 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 Now she's mocking me. Very mature.
Hey, that's the nephew too.
Hey, I'm not the one acting like a total baby.
She's two.
Only pay for what you need.
Just for Men gives you your strongest, fullest, thickest looking beard yet. Mustache and beard, now with keratin. In just 5 minutes, score your best beard ever. Just for Men.
Nice try, Squirt. What the heck is that?
It's toothless.
Me away.
Vikings, I have returned.
Yeah?
Oh, you've got to see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
Hallelujah. Sweet, sweet freedom.
What's going on with our other project?
You just got out of prison.
I need a favor. How can I help? We're good at this. So we should start our own police department.
There's no money in it. You're sitting down. The federal authorities have caught your brother's killer.
Who will walk out of Las Vegas? We are live inside the Fountain Blue Theater. It has been all Raquel, all Liv Morgan. The challengers have not been able to get out of the game. Judgment Day, of course, riding high, tag team titles, Intercontinental Championship, and Graves, the return of J.B. McDonough.
Shocking turn of events, an incredible weekend for the Judgment Day, and right now, Raquel using all of her mass, all of her strength to just wear down Tatum Paxton.
Wow. Got action in both boxes. Liv Morgan sending the opposition into the ring stairs. That was the turning point of the matchup, which really has led Liv Morgan and Raquel to have control of this match. And, you know, we talked about Liv Morgan. Let's talk about Raquel for a moment. Just tagged out. She main evented the first ever Stand and Deliver. She held the women's title for over 200 days. Of course, the women's title to be defended in our main event here tonight. Look at this, a little lump note to Daddy Dom.
Gotta love it, man.
You like that?
Little shucky ducky quack quack moment.
Like Dirty Dom. Oh, what a ridiculous statement is that? I don't know, some things he does, you know, it's questionable. But into the cover, hook up both legs for a second and just able to kick out there was Tatum.
What is questionable about being awesome at wrestling, having a smoking hot girlfriend, and having your name on the lips of the WWE Universe?
I thought he was always rude to his father, but, you know, we don't have to go too far back in time as Raquel was back in the match.
Well, come on. I mean, his dad has done
here we
a hell of a job. I mean,
Yeah.
Eddie.
Eddie going to move on right here because this is going to go downhill real fast. And right now, the championship aspirations are also going downhill for the challengers. They've been able to knee herself out of that predicament, but oh, look at these. Just fiery right from Raquel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's about to get soft. Oh, yeah.
Oh, DDT. Big counter, and right now Tatum has to make that tag. In the overconfidence you mentioned earlier, but perhaps Raquel took her eye off the ball for just a second, and Paxley made her pay. Gigi desperately wanting to get back into this matchup, reaching out so close to the tag. Raquel, as you can see, reaching out.
Here we go.
Fresh competitors on both sides, and Gigi Dolan is rocking and rolling all over. Big kick. And again, this is the first of two championship matches.
Boy, but she may be out right there, guy.
Off the STO, getting right back up, looking for
yeah. That's it. That's
down. Wow. That's what we're going to need to see more out of.
Keep the hammer down. Keep the hammer down.
Tag made back to Tatum Paxley. Question that decision. Paxley still feeling the effects of the assault she suffered from Rodriguez. Close to meeting in the minds, but the tag was made. Raquel legal. I don't think the challengers know. They certainly do now. Big double clothesline by Rodriguez and hoisting up Paxley. Could this be? Certainly has been a hell of a 72 hours for the champions. Nice counter. Challengers, wait a minute. Shoulders down. Ooh, another near fall. What a way to kick off NXT this Tuesday on the CW. Made from the outside. Gigi Dolan going to be legal for her team, but here comes a Tejana bomb. Yeah, but it's to the illegal competitor. I don't think Raquel realizes it. And Gigi right now looking to fly.
Talk about that trickery. It could this be it?
You hit it on the head, and now Tatum Paxley. Look out, referee. Target acquired. Paxley from the top. Gigi into the cover. Titles on the line and live. Or give credit to the devil when it's due. Able to save things with that step up in Seguri, rocking Morgan to the outside.
Tatum Paxley has so much ability. I mean, if they could just pull this thing together, they could walk out the new tag team champions here tonight.
Moment has not been too big for the challengers, who earned this opportunity this past Saturday. Stereo Enziguri from the challengers. Here comes Paxley once again, picking up speed. Going up, going around, got caught, bouncing right back off, and another tag was made. And I don't think Raquel noticed that. I mean, this is great. I don't even want to say it's trickery, it's strategy by the challengers. Double headbutt, but a tag was made. Liv Morgan is now legal. The challengers believe it's Raquel. I think turnabout may be fair play. Here comes. They're looking for the cemetery driver. With a code breaker.
Oh,
and now Raquel.
Got caught. Got caught.
Again. Gigi's wiped out. She's legal. So's Liv. And there's the oblivious center of the ring. Into the cover. And the champions survive.
Say what you want about Liv and Raquel. They're talented.
Graves, you had mentioned trickery. That trickery was almost a strategy, and it almost paid off for the challenge. You know, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Unfortunately for Gigi and Tatum, almost was as far as they got. A beautiful STO from Gigi Dolan, followed immediately by a bridging out-and-out suplex. Incredible effort by the challengers, but Morgan and Rodriguez were just on top of their game. Not only that, that oblivion right there.
And everybody who's seen my reactions before knows I'm not a big fan of Liv or Raquel.
It's booming, and I'm not just talking about the Xfinity was a retention for the 4-time WWE Women's Tag Team Champion. And as the Women's Tag Team Champions hold their gold, Lexis King has been trying to find his championship.
Wow, just amazing. You guys are just so great at this magic thing. You made the clip disappear so
Why don't you bring it back? Because the king, I kind of need my heritage cut.
You need it? Yeah. Well, we'll bring it back, but we have a couple conditions there.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to admit that we can do magic, and you need to apologize. And you need to...
If that's the case, I'm so sorry. Magic is clearly very, very real. Good. You took the cup away, you brought this thing back.
Would you do the reverse? Didn't let me finish. You also have to defend it tonight.
Oh, my dude, come on. I've been in Vegas all weekend. I've been dieting, I've been training, I've been doing Vegas things.
That's the deal.
I can't.
You have to defend it or you don't get it back. It's as simple as that. Deal?
Deal.
Okay. We'll bring it back.
I liked him better as Brian Pillman Jr.
Now, once again, you know the deal. You have to admit that we are magic. Look in the camera. Say we are magic.
They are magic, and magic is real.
Okay. And you have to defend it tonight. You ready for that?
I guess.
Okay. Then we can show you your trophy.
Oh, what? Okay.
You ready for it?
There it is, right? Wow. Awesome.
Remember,
Happy.
you're defending it tonight.
Against who?
Oh, that'll be a surprise.
Well, guys, it looks like we have our third championship match tonight. What a surprise that is. Who will it be? We'll all find out later on, live on NXT. But on the topic of championships, there is the North American champion. Ricky Saints is here. We'll hear from him live next on NXT.
You know, sometimes my life can be a little crazy. That's why when you find stability, you gotta grab it and hold on to it. Like how Verizon just lets you lock in a low price for 3 years, even if you're already a customer. Is that even real? That's not just for me. And they give you a free phone on any plan. Who's doing that? Nobody. Come on, what's better than that? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batemobile, not too fast, baby.
Any last words?
Just one. So long, dermatologist.
That's why you need the real deal.
Look out! That's Batman!
Go home, Bateman. Do a podcast or something. That's hurtful.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Return that you salted caramel butterfingers.
You think they can swim?
Well, they're pirates.
It's native. 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
Wow, what about half the ingredients?
Heavenly. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
Hey, this is Sarah Beth, and the little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A Smokehouse Barbecue Bacon Sandwich is that crispy brown sugar bacon. And the bun having that sweet taste to it is like scrumptious. I'm RRCKnobby being guest to this barbecue.
Real guests paid for their testimonial.
Ready for liftoff? You will be. With Blue Chew, your confidence takes flight. It's not just a boost, it's a whole new attitude. Blue Chew is out of this world.
Growing up like we did, life isn't obstacle free.
Y'all need to teach you about brotherhood.
Just keep leaning on hope.
Meet Bob and Episode. They're bringing their cultures together to make their own sweet love story. Bob Hunt's Episode.
Weeknights at 7 on CW Cincinnati.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you've ever seen. Not the cleanest, just the most honest. Today, we're fixing a home's foundation. I mean, that is like the most common thing to see in the world. Pretty common, yeah.
So it's the soil that's eroding away, causing those patches, those voids that the foundation then wants to settle into.
And then you guys with superhero capes show up and fix everything.
Yes, sir.
Get a free and honest inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a Groundworks company.
Want to instantly look more attractive and years younger? The solution is whiter teeth. But you love coffee and tea, maybe even wine or smoking, and all of them stain your teeth and make them yellow. It's time to discover Power Swabs, the fast 5-minute revolutionary treatment.
The first time I tried it, I was so surprised. My husband was so excited that he wanted to run out and get it. He said, "What have you been trying?" I said, "Well, I've tried this product called Power Swab." And he said, "I can't believe how white your teeth are." From that point on, I've been sold.
Power Swabs are guaranteed to whiten your teeth up to 2 shades after the first application. After 5-minute daily treatments for the next week, your teeth will be an average of 6 shades whiter. Power Swabs will whiten natural teeth and remove stains from veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns.
This is a Power Swap smile. This is a Power Swap smile.
Call, go online, or scan the code on your screen right now to receive 50% off this holiday season. You'll also receive the Power Swab Stay Out Quick Stick absolutely free. And in addition, you'll get free shipping.
Do you believe in magic? Well, Friday, aspiring magicians attempt to fool the world-famous team of Penn and Teller and win the right to perform with them on stage right here in Las Vegas. Penn and Teller fool us here Friday, 8 to 7 Central, right here on the CW. And we've been in Las Vegas for the last few days, and over WrestleMania weekend, our NXT superstars stepped out of the box competing at Bloodsport. You see NQCC's Charlie Dempsey, Tandia Heights showing their different side of themselves when they were getting in and grappling with some of the best from around the world, honing their skills, showing a more aggressive killer instinct side. One has to question, will they bring some of that over here to NXT?
How about you at Bloodsport?
I don't know. They didn't ask. What about you?
Well, actually,
You can't handle no blood sport fool. You ain't no real shooter like Tavion.
And your teammates know it too.
that's not true.
Boys, I think it'd be best if the NQCC just went their separate ways now, before we got to break them apart, like we did the D'Angelo's.
How about when my crew gets back? We'll give you guys a run for your money.
How's that right? Well, for Saturday, I'm ready for a fight, so what's up?
Man, how many times we gotta beat you down for you to learn? You win this by yourself. You ain't got no backup.
Whoa. Javon's not fighting this one alone. I got your back. Yeah, I got you. How about we see how a 2-on-2 goes?
Oh, yeah? Let's see.
Let's go talk to English. Good.
This is the revolution.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NXT North American Champion, Ricky Saints! And praise the revolution, Ricky Saints made everyone take notice Saturday. It's one thing to win a championship, another entirely to successfully defend it, let alone on the biggest stage NXT has to offer. That's exactly what Ricky Saints did Saturday at Stand and Deliver, retaining the North American gold, and coming out here tonight looking like a couple $1 billion. Booker, you gotta get yourself a shirt like that.
What? A couple of billion?
Yeah.
Are we looking at the same outfit?
You're on your own here, Greg.
I'm just saying, I like the kid. I like the kid.
I could be wrong.
Come on, bro. Pull it back. Just a little bit.
A singular note. Wow. And he loves you back, baby. You know, going off of that, I kicked off WrestleMania weekend with a bang when I successfully defended the North American Championship
against a man who is forever going to be a thorn in my side, and that is you.
Welcome in, Benjamin.
Ethan Page. Yeah, my mom agrees as well. But the world watched this week when we had a historic 2-night of WrestleMania, but it was at Stand and Deliver that I made good on my promise that I said since I stepped foot here at NXT. Everything that I said, I've turned into reality. I am the man around here, as you can tell. And man, Stand and Deliver was surreal, but it felt so good to do it against you, Ethan Page.
My way, my life.
No, Ricky. Hold your horses, brother. Look, I know you just had a historic win at Stand and Deliver. I've been spending my whole weekend running all over Las Vegas looking for my precious Heritage Cup. All because those clowns, Penn and Teller, made it disappear right before my very eyes. Okay. Hey, good for you, Lexus, but I have no clue what this has to do with me. I'm out here simply putting on a show. I'm just confused about why you're out here right now. You know, Ricky, I've actually got business out here. So before you try and cut me off and take up my ring time, I'm defending my Heritage Cup tonight. And if you don't get up out of here, I might set my sights on that North American title as well. We're doing this again. That's so funny because last week you lost the 4-way, so you don't have a shot at that. It seems to me that your mouth keeps writing checks that your little ass can't cash, partner. You know what I love? I love a lot of things, Ricky, but I don't love smug, arrogant pricks like you who think they can get over with this gullible audience.
So what I think it was.
Newsflash, brother. Nobody likes you. They love the king. Okay? You're a legend in your own mind. Delusions of grandeur fill your brain.
Yeah, what? Sometimes I take pictures of my feet.
And if you're so confident, Ricky,
4 months.
why don't you give me what I want then? Why don't you put that North American title on the line next week against me? And no, I don't mean 3 or 4 other guys. I don't mean a little 4-way to stack the odds against me. I've had enough of that here in Vegas. Okay? So how about it? You and me, you know what? I'll even put my cup on the line against you. And we'll make it a double champion match. Ricky Saints versus Lexus King. Cup versus title. One fall, winner takes all. I'm gonna put it to you like this. You are a very special individual. Oh my God. The fact that you're even worried about me right now when you have a mystery opponent is very telling. And since I already know that you went and talked to Ava about all this, guess what? You're on.
What could happen if he can retain his cup? But who's he facing? Who's the mystery opponent? We're going to find out live on NXT.
NXT CW is booming. Oh, here we go. NXT continues next, presented by Xfinity. The Wi-Fi is booming.
Even with my mom's Alzheimer's, we've still been close. But when she developed agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease, a distance came between us. She'd get upset when I try to help, began wandering, even started swearing. She got agitated often, so we talked to her doctor.
Rexulti is the only FDA-approved medication proven to reduce agitation symptoms that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke, report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death, weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls,
Seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. Rexulti helps reduce my mom's symptoms. Take action for your loved one. Talk to their doctor today about Rexulti.
This Friday, the Accountant 2 is undeniably awesome. I think so too. African burnt dog of this mystery. And it's better than the original in every way. Are you ready? The Accountant 2, rated R.
First, we dropped in to tackle any job. Then we built the first muscle truck. Then added the legendary Hemi engine. Ram has always powered American freedom. Now with our freedom of choice pricing program, visit your local dealer to choose your offer. Cash incentives or employee pricing for all. Because nothing stops America, and nothing stops Ram.
Get 6,500 combined cash allowance, plus current Chevrolet, Ford, and GMC owners get 1,500 bonus cash, or get employee pricing for all on select 2025 Ram 1,500 trucks.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden. Buy one, take one is here, starting at just $14.99, but only for a limited time. So hurry in and enjoy the favorites you crave today, and take another home for tomorrow on us.
Travel can make you smell kind of funky, but aluminum-free Secret Whole Body Deodorant gives me 72-hour whole body freshness.
Yeah, kind of funny.
Good, so I guess I will.
Because he's always said he doesn't like Harleys. Well, he didn't like Harleys because they were loud. Yeah, there's people that have been putting good pipes on them.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Heritage Cup Championship. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova legend, Noah NXT Universe standing.
So were they able to get it to where you can sleep in your truck?
He's back. Oh yeah.
Texas King's all smiles right now, but look, you can add up all the others.
Yeah.
You can add up all the others that have held the prestigious cup, and it wouldn't equal the days that Doris held it, Booker. 790 days.
The greatest heritage cup champion
Drugs and hoes.
history of the cup, man. Give him his props, and he's back.
I just did. Noam Dar, May 24. He was attacked. He was sidelined by Ethan Page. Cover come online and a kick out.
Whores.
Corey, he has been sitting back watching NXT, watching the changes made to what he once held and what he once dominated.
It's been 11 months. It's a
Fuck
whole different
there,
world than when we last saw Noam Dar. This may be the first time you're seeing Noam Dar. This is an athlete who is.
You're right. They're all down at the Microtel.
Beautiful. Case in point. It's all about precision over speed, timing over power. Dar using that.
Yeah, they're what you call lease operators.
Oh my goodness. Drop kick right in the grill.
Into the cover. Cup is on the line and a kick out. Now look, when Noam Dar was champion, there were rounds. There was how many decisions that you had to have. It right now, a little lick to the wrist and he's trying to rub. He's trying to rub his beard off. That's good.
That's wrong.
Look,
That's wrong.
Noam Dar is a wisecracking individual, but right now he is taking it to Lexus King. Crucifix, shoulders down, up on the line. As I was saying, Booker, the Heritage Cup, when Dar was champion, was the.
I can throw a rock out my window and probably bounce it off 3 drug dealers.
Has done away with all of that. What do you think? And what do you think Dar makes of those
Perhaps Noam Dar is going to need, hold on. Noam Dar may need those extra rounds to actually get back into the fray right now. He's looking good, but right now he's in a little trouble at the same time.
Texas King striking from behind.
The fuck?
Supernova 11. Look at that. And the current Heritage Cup champion, team
Motherfucker, it's in Huber.
See, that's the star of all television right there. He landed those hard shots with a rep.
Trust me, I used to run a bitch from Richmond to Huber. Because she would tell me, oh, I gotta go see my kids. Yeah, she was going to see her kids, alright. Going to see her kids, Coke and Kane.
There it is on display. And Dar now turning right back around, but Dar's also a master at the mental aspect of wrestling. But as a master antagonist, he gets under your opponent's skin. It's very similar to how we always talk about all ego the page.
We got pulled over one time and she started freaking the fuck out. And I'm like, what the fuck are you freaking out for? I got my license and insurance and shit. And she goes, yeah, and I got an 8-ball shoved in my pussy. And I'm like, bitch, you can get the fuck out now.
Versus title, the North American title. He just challenged Ricky Stage. Right now he's looking to retain. Super kick under the jaw, into the cover, and Dar getting that left with his shoulder up.
I can see it in Dar's face right there. This is not to say
like, I talked our way out of the ticket, dropped her off at the closest. Actually, I was nice enough to take her back to her house. And then I said, don't you ever fucking call me again.
Treadmill can prepare you for this. Nobody home for the swanton.
King trying to get back to his feet. Noam Dar is up.
Yeah, and I said, fuck that shit.
Back fist, followed by another. Trying to get some combination offense, but now Dar taking a step back.
I'll tell you right now, Doris would have to land a big shot if he wants to walk out of here at the news.
I damn sure don't.
For the cover. Could that be it? Could that be it?
Nope.
To it. He feigned the high line. The Nova roller. And instead connected with a hell of an elbow. Let's call it an elbow, Booker. And new.
A supernova surprise. Dar now a 4-time Heritage Cup champion. This is our second championship of the night. But coming up in our main event, it'll be for the NXT Women's Championship. This is a main event of a premium live event anywhere in the world, but it happens here tonight. Roxanne Perez takes on Stephanie McMahon for the NXT Women's title and our main event of NXT Live tonight.
I've seen enough already.
WWE LFG is back to back.
You doing this, Jay? You're either sending him home or you're sending him home.
And then I'd like to introduce AJ Styles. Show me who you are.
WWE Superstar Sunday. New episodes Sunday at 8. Only on A&E. Watch next day on the A&E app.
Things are moving on NXT.
Buckle up. This is it.
NXT continues next. Presented by Xfinity. The Wi-Fi is booming.
This Xfinity Wi-Fi is boom. Boom.
I'm guessing you're over by the Lily.
Let's go, boys. Come on.
Oh.
Now everyone who knows a boom when they sing is going to want to leave.
Louisville.
Hello, boom time.
Streaming pink on Stroke Xfinity.
I'm going to stream on 100 devices at once. Just because I can.
You crazy streaming pink.
I'm not just prioritizing my device. I'm shifting the paradigm.
Stream me sideways. It's bursting with Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi is booming.
Good thing there's plenty to go around.
The Wi-Fi booming.
Nice try, Squirt.
What the heck is that?
It's toothless.
Me away.
Vikings, I have returned.
Yeah?
Oh, you've got to see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort. I'm Doug.
You'll be back. Emus can't help people customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just a flightless bird.
No, he's a dreamer, Frank.
No.
Doug.
Well, I'll be. That bird really did it. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Spend family time.
No. I've been compromised.
With Modern Family.
Alright, well, I'm live streaming right now.
What's
Better.
for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
If you're a Warren County veteran who needs help obtaining VA benefits, transportation to medical appointments, or emergency financial assistance, Warren County Veteran Services is here to serve you. Look out for our new outreach vehicle traveling throughout Warren County and learn more about how Warren County Veteran Services Office can help veterans and their families, while also providing a direct link to local, state, and federal veterans benefits. We're veterans helping veterans. To learn more, call Warren County Veteran Services Office at 513-695-2717.
And I looked at him. He said, "You have stage 4 lung cancer, and it's metastasized all over your body." They all laid hands on me, and my pastor, Art, he anointed me with oil. After they were done praying, they broke out in song. It was the weirdest feeling. I felt this warmth. I could feel something running through my veins.
On the 7th of Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Kroger Boost makes saving easy. With 2 times fuel points, unlimited free delivery, and your choice of Disney Plus, Hulu, or ESPN Plus on us. Discover all the easy ways to save when you enroll in Boost today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
It keeps the tea going. Listen, I won't be here to give you the tea. Now if I have to go back to Best Buy. But yeah, big to do in the 23rd.
Roxanne Perez, at the end of Stand and Deliver, you got in the face of the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Vaquero.
So, she's not going to claim a division that I built.
Well, then last night you interfered in the match between Stephanie and Io on Raw. So,
Right. Because the Raw after Mania was supposed to be my moment. But no, it was Stephanie. So what did I do? I ruined the moment that I deserved. And it felt so good too. And I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know Julia had the same idea as me, but if Stephanie has a problem about it, then maybe you should do something tonight. But she won't. She won't because Stephanie's not at 100%. No, she's tired, she's drained, and I've been there. The media, the matches, the interviews, the appearances. I know that because I had to defend my NXT Women's Championship 48 hours after Stand and Deliver. But if I was anything but the prodigy, the Slammy Award-winning NXT Superstar of the Year, I would have lost. But unfortunately for Stephanie, I'm the prodigy. And she may have walked into Vegas as champion, but I'm gonna walk out a 3-time NXT Women's Champion.
I don't think you are.
Val Henley set for action here in moments live on NXT here from Las Vegas. And maybe JC didn't want to compete tonight because this Thursday she'll be going one-on-one with Rosemary on TNA Impact. It's a good reason not to want to compete tonight. There's some issues with it. The following contest is scheduled for one For the first time ever, step into the WWE Writers Room and outside the ring with your favorite WWE superstars where the drama is just as intense off stage as it is under the spotlight on WWE Unreal, a new documentary series launching this summer on Netflix. What I see, I'm dancing with devils again.
Focus, man. Feel hell is focus.
Well, she certainly is. And this matchup is presented by Progressive. And Graves, is it true the locker room has changed in Thea's absence? You know, she was gone for quite a long time.
Definitely. The game changes around you whether you want it to or not. Thea, basically has to reprove herself to everybody on the roster.
Well, that's been the best Vegas vacation for Fatal Influence thus far. And Fallon Henley looking to end this one quickly. Nice counter out by Thea Hale, shoulders down. And a kick out. What a night it has been. 2 championship matches into the cover and another kick out. Noam Dar making a return, much like last night on Monday Night Raw. Rusev making his return to the WWE.
Absolutely jaw-dropping. Great counter by Fallon Henley. In looking for the armbar. Hale has her hands clasped, preventing the full extension.
Lifting weight, shoulders down, having to relinquish the hold, though, to kick out. And this has been fast-paced from the get-go between these two women. And Booker, you think the best thing for Thea Hale was getting out of Chase Hughes?
Just name one alumni from that.
Welcome in, Jack Johnson, and Food Loves You Too.
If it's business, they win.
Thea Hale just gets into herself a proud arm. She just on stand and looking.
See what I'm saying? You playing with me. That's what you're doing.
Booker, I'm not playing with you. I'm not calling it like I see it. As Thea Hale in control of this matchup, taking Fallon Henley back down. And look, the goddess's hostility, Graves, seemed a little stiff with Thea earlier tonight.
Listen, Fatal Influence hasn't had the best luck recently, and they need to get back on track. But all beginning this one.
How many times I've said it, Graves? Checks and championship. You lose the championship. That's checks, man. That's money out of your pocket. That could cause a little drop.
Fantastic suplex by Henley. Right out here in front of us, we see JC Jane.
Do it, JC. Do it.
She doesn't want to get Fallon disqualified. But wait, Jasmine Nix distracting the official.
Oh, no.
That could be a fatal mistake. Big headbutt from Thea. And the body of Fallon Henley just bounced off those steel steps. And now Jasmine Nix pays the price.
Who the hell is on fire right now, guys?
You can say that again. Rolling right around, double under, a little bit of a twist. And look what Thea's doing. She's locking in. Back to her. Right into that injured left elbow and a quick tap. She is Jeff Fallon.
I like it.
He continues to prove she is all grown up here on NXT. When it comes to NXT, there is only one ruler. There is only one destroyer. There is the NXT champion. He's on his way to the ring. Yes.
Not really big into committing to things. I usually stop binging the show halfway through the first episode. I mean, remember when my hair was blonde for like 2 seconds? But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years for both phone and internet, even if I'm already a customer, I was like, duh. I think 3 years in the future, people will be very proud of my decision. Look at me grow. Come on! Can you hear me now? I sure hope so.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need the protection of Batman.
Easy, Batmobile, not too fast, baby.
Never play with poison ivy.
Someone's a flirt.
Batman, please.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Oh, I get it now. Poison ivy.
Return the new salted caramel butterbeers. What the caramel? You think they can swim? Well, they're pirates.
Helping pets in need is now as easy as slipping into a pair of Skechers. With hands-free Skechers Bob Sports slip-ins, this year, Skechers will donate over $600,000, and they donated over $13 million and helped over 2 million pets. Hands-free Bob Sports slip-ins from Skechers.
You love our legendary subs, so you'll love our legendary new Doritos Footlong Nachos. Doritos and Subway, two legends come together to...
Legends? Even legends. Am I right?
Yes, thank you, Marshawn. Doritos Footlong Nachos. Just $5, only at Subway.
Did you ruin her project? No, Nai, it's not.
Ah, that's nothing. We've got new Bounty. Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less, and it holds up better even when wet. So one sheet keeps working while ordinary brands fall apart.
Nice! It's good!
Great. Now where's that cleanup button?
Then that come here.
Get more done with one. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Just for Men gives you your strongest, fullest, thickest, mustache and beard. Now with keratin. In just 5 minutes, score your best beard ever. Just for Men.
This Friday, these two are legends magic. You might think they know every trick.
Looking for jaw-dropping illusions?
Completely innovative, but it's just absolutely perfect. An illusion. You fooled us. You just cannot figure out how you did it. It's magic. There is no doubt that you fooled us.
Penn and Teller Fool Us this Friday at 8, 7 Central.
I made the decision to move here, be with you. I made that choice.
Blind and bought some land next to the cross. I watched my back for now.
Finally gonna meet Cal's parents.
Now he wants to talk. Oh, come on, son. I haven't gone into the diner yet. We're gonna have to move somewhere with more options.
To know the truth. I'm so sorry, Cal.
Sullivan's Crossing. Season premiere Wednesday, May 7th on the CW.
Welcome back to NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the NXT champion,
Graves, you said it Saturday, and it rang true. NXT set the tone for WrestleMania weekend, and that's the man who survived the main event.
Femi managed to conquer Las Vegas, but what a main event we witnessed unfold at Stand and Deliver. If you haven't seen it, go out of your way to track it down. Femi, Trick Williams, Javon Evans did what many say stole the entire WrestleMania weekend in that matchup.
What is on the mind of the ruler?
At Stand and Deliver, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. Trick Williams and Javon Evans had all these dreams and aspirations about dethroning the ruler and becoming the NXT champion at Stand and Deliver. Not on my watch. You know what I did? I took their dreams, I set it ablaze, and I burnt it to ashes. And I told them to wake up! I will say, during the build-up to this match, I said a lot of things about Javon Evans. I called him a child. I said he wasn't ready. I said he couldn't hang. And I called him immature. Regretfully so, because the young OG is a lot better than I thought he was. And although his time has not come, his best years are definitely ahead of him. So shout out to the young OG. As for Trick Williams, I have no love for Williams. Cannot stand him. But I will say, as good as he is, as great as he is, the ruler is just that much better.
No. You know I ain't even going out like that right there, Oba. Because every single time it comes to me getting what's mine, Oba, you always find the easy way out. And on Saturday, you only won because you pinned Javon. But to be real, I don't care if it is your birthday, I want my title back.
Williams, I gave you your flowers. I told you I was done. What more do you want?
Now, I want my one-on-one. Look, I ain't no regular Joe. I'm Trick Williams. I'm the man here. I'm the face of this brand. When you think about NXT, you think about me. You don't think about no Oba, demon. Your mama like him. Look, I'm tired of running the play. I'm tired of letting people butt in. I'm tired of people like you stealing and fumbling my opportunities. I've seen all these bums in the back get whatever they want. Holy crap! Oh my God! Oh my God! What the hell? He's here! I've been saying his name for months. I didn't think it was actually going to come true.
Well, Trick technically did say his name. And from WrestleMania to NXT,
what a couple of days it has been for this man.
I'm trying to get you to...
I like this guy, Joe. Hell of a moment at WrestleMania. Looks like we about to have a double here tonight.
Trick Williams, you are not the same person that I tagged with back in the fall. The rumors are true. You've changed. You used to soak in the cheers, the chants of the fans, and now all you do is soak in self-pity. I proved what happens when you listen to the fans, and I did it at WrestleMania! And Trick, I'm gonna tell you because no one else will. You're not hungry, you're entitled. Did you maybe think the reason you didn't win back the NXT Championship was because of you? Did you start to think that maybe, just maybe, Trick Williams is a whiny bitch?
Hold on there a minute, mate. You had your 5 minutes on Sunday. But since we always talk about what you believe, how about we take a second to talk about what Trick Williams believes? I believe you don't belong here. You're just an outsider. I believe you don't fit in. I believe you got your ass whooped on Sunday. Let's talk about it. So how about you do us all a favor, and I believe that you can take that title and go on back to where you belong while the big dog's talking.
You know what? I did lose to the RKO, but I did it in front of 60,000 people at WrestleMania. I was in the ring, and you were in the stands. And I will not leave this ring because you're TNA World Champion, who, by the way, will defend the championship at Rebellion this Sunday. Well,
welcome in, Elariana.
To discuss with the NXT champion.
Don't make the same mistake that Moose made.
Andrew's heard enough. It was over. Trick Williams said stop playing games. It looks like the two that are holding gold are done playing games with Trick Williams. But you talk about a goosebump moment. The TNA World Champion is locking eyes with Alpha Femi, the NXT Champion.
I kind of want to see that. Like, no bullshit. Because the more I see out of Joe Hendry, the more entertained I am, motherfucker.
Luca, thanks for meeting me here.
Stacks, what the hell were you thinking? You and Tony go back to childhood. You know how many times you've been in a pinch and somehow, someway, Tony saved your ass? The bond you guys have, you guys went from the streets to champions. Tony made you the underboss. You pledged your loyalty. You need to make this right. You two need to sit down.
Do you know why I invited you out here?
Mouth. The next level of action keeps evolving. Tomorrow,
Jackson Drake versus Super Sean Legacy. Bryce Donovan against Timothy Thatcher. It's going to be action galore
WWE Evolve, tomorrow, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
Graduates, today you enter the real world, ready for whatever lies ahead, except for the following, which you are likely to find exceedingly difficult. Going to a 9-to-5 job, doing your taxes, putting on a duvet cover, taking off a duvet cover, realizing you're never going to go to the gym. This guy knows what we're talking about. In summary, life is hard, but saving money by bundling your home and auto with Progressive is easy. Oh, yeah, deciding what's for dinner every night for the rest of your life.
Imagine this is your adorable family. You want to switch to T-Mobile, but you feel stuck paying off your old phones. Don't be sad, little Kevin. Switch your family to T-Mobile and they'll help pay off those old phones. Schnoodles! And you'll get 4 new iPhone 16s on there. I'm aware we're using puppies to tell you about T-Mobile's amazing deals, but the other guys are making you pay more. I don't think they have any puppies.
T-Mobile's Family Freedom, our lowest cost to switch, our biggest family savings. We'll give you new iPhone 16s on us. Plus, get 4 lines for $25 a line.
Shameless.
$5 duo and BK step up to the plate and have it your way. Get 2 of your faves, it's up to you. Just figure it out. Then hit the drive-thru. BK, have it your way.
My life is full of questions. How do I clean an aioli stain? Use Tide. Do I need to pre-treat guacamole? Oh, it's Tide.
Why do we even buy napkins?
Thankfully, Tide is the answer to almost all of them. Do crabs have eyebrows? So valid.
For all of life's laundry questions, it's got to be Tide.
We were born on the battlefield and answered the call when America needed us most. The Jeep brand has always stood for American freedom. Now, with our freedom of choice pricing program, visit your local dealer to choose your offer, cash incentives, or employee pricing for all. Jeep, America's most patriotic brand.
With freedom of choice pricing, get $7,000 bonus cash allowance, or employee pricing for all on 2025 Jeep Gladiator, Rubicon, and Mojave models. See your local Jeep brand dealer today.
Return the new salted caramel butterbeers.
What the caramel?
You think they can swim?
Well, they're pirates.
Applebee's 2 for $25. Choose 1 appetizer and 2 sizzling skillet entrees, including the new hot honey chicken skillet or sizzling steak entrees. Applebee's 2 for $25 with new sizzling skillets.
Chime exists to help everyday Americans make it. When you build your credit to build yourself up, when payday comes on your terms, when your girl math starts mathing, oh yeah, you're making it. Success doesn't happen overnight, but as you progress, you start to fit. See, when you're going after something bigger, hustling for something better, baby, you're making it.
Be there for one of the biggest races on the NASCAR calendar.
Talladega is just treacherous. Anything can happen.
You can't win the championship at Talladega, but you sure can lose it.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series, live this Saturday at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on the CW.
WWE is coming to LA on Saturday, June 7th, when worlds collide via form and money in the bank and into a zone. Limited combo tickets on sale this Friday, April 25th, via WWE.com/LA.
I'm joined by 2 of the women who competed in the grueling ladder match at Stand and Deliver. And as we know, Stand and Deliver was presented by Xfinity. Zarya and the new NXT Women's North American Champion, Sol Ruca. Sol, congratulations. Thank you, Sarah. Now, all 6 women in that ladder match were booming, and it was exhausting. But it was so exhilarating, and I'm so proud to be holding this title. And Zarya, you came close. Oh, Zarya.
Your best friend's a double champion, and Raquel and I are the history-making, record-breaking first ever 4-time women's tag team champions, and you? Nada. You don't have a thing.
But you know, I have a good idea. Maybe your buddy over here can give you one of her titles. That way you don't feel left out.
That's a good idea.
Through both of you, okay? Nothing is gonna come between Zaruka. So I suggest you guys walk along before I decide
I want a third title to my collection. We're gonna keep winning.
She thinks she can take our titles. We've been here too long. Let's go. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here.
Sol Ruka riding high with very good reason. What a week it has been for Sol Ruka. She's the new. I don't mean to cut you off. What's going on with Trick? What's going on right now?
I'm not here right now. Pull yourself. Get out.
Watch that tumble over. Watch that tumble over.
Pull yourself. Get out.
Crash out apparently continues for Trick Williams. Is that Ava's voice that we heard? It sounded like, Trick's tangent right there started a little off. Went too far a little bit, started knocking out cables and a lot of technology back there.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. And here's the jury from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing 180 pounds, Jamal.
I didn't want to stay away from Javon Evans yet. Cables were getting pulled out, things were getting thrown around.
Welcome in Ming Ching and Chacona Alexander. What is going on?
NXT on the CW is presented by Just for Men, Mustache and Beard.
And I get it right there. He just feel like he's been blown. He wants his title back.
But hold on, you don't think he just went a little too far? It wasn't your turn where you were throwing around lead pipes, throwing around chairs, throwing tables out of walls, cameramen.
The emotions get ahead of yourself just a little bit. Oh, baby.
When you take a look at these four individuals, I try to throw this out there as clean as I can and make it sound somewhat relative here. It's sort of like the Freebirds, if you want to think about it. They're going to pick any two men that they want to compete in any match, and they're not really going to let any of us know until it's time. It's going to make the opposition have a heck of a time preparing for any sort of combat scenario. It looks like we're going to get Dion Lennox and Osiris Griffin, two absolute units, powerhouse human beings. Well, this one is underway, and yeah, you are correct. The two that will be competing here for Dark State. And on the other side, you've got Miles Warren, who is not ordinarily a tag team with Javon Evans. Correct, and it was Javon Evans who earlier tonight decided to step up, wanted to fight. Warren wanted to fight alongside him after what Dark State said. Even though no catch crew nowhere to be found.
I mean, listen, if people want what people want.
Let's go back there.
All right, I didn't have anything else to yap about.
You were still singing his
Already yapped about
the young OG episode. I'm not alone in that one. The whole WWE universe took notice of what the young OG is capable of. I think we're all excited in the future. Look, talk to me about how it can be that even in today's you come out better on the other side.
Your losses are better than your wins. You get that next understanding exactly what you need to do to win.
But Booker, in the case of this matchup, should Evans maybe
that's self-promo, chat. That's self-promo right there. Talking about reacting.
He's got a chip on his shoulder. You got to pick it out. You don't want to run into a fight with this.
Also, you have a promo goal.
Look at Evans right now. Fire away, said he was ready to fight. Now just some short jabs right now to Griffin, who just...
All right, here we go. Continuing. Now, to preface, for those of you missing the first thing, we are not cheating, but we do have one mod. Kind of cheats a little bit.
Super kick connects.
We're expanding the party. Alright, we all agreed that going from 4 to 5 was the most that we're right to do.
Physically
intimidating. Most of
Dark State has been thus
5 is a
they still are relative newcomers to this business. There's a lot that they have yet to learn. They've been able to
also, I feel like they did 4
compensate with raw power.
Hi, Turfy. It was my birthday last Friday, by the way. Happy birthday, Turfy.
Another grown-ass man.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Miles Warren coming to the aid of Javon Evans. That's one way
to turn this match around, but no quarter catch crew has made their way out. Who's walking out winners?
Nice try, Squirt.
What the heck is that?
It's toothless.
Be away.
5 games, I have returned.
Yeah?
Oh, you've got to see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
You'll be back! Evo can't help people customize and save at Liberty Mutual.
Dub.
Well, I'll be. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Hey, look at that. They got one of DirecTV's new genre packs. I think you mean genre packs. Yeah, that's what I said. Now they can pay less and pick just the TV they want. Pick the TV they want. Yeah, now you're getting the picture. I give up.
You don't have to settle for just one delicious dish at Olive Garden, because for a limited time, buy one, take one is here, starting at just $14.99. So hurry in and enjoy a favorite like our creamy fettuccine Alfredo or our crispy chicken parmigiana today. Then take another home for tomorrow on us. That's twice the go-tos you crave and twice the time with the people you call family. Buy one, take one, starting at $14.99, only at Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
You don't know what you're getting.
You think I'm wrong?
I admit, I have problems.
I'm not even mad, I'm impressed.
Meet Bob and Emma Show. When Bob had a small health scare,
It's gonna be okay, it's just gas. Mom, I'm having a heart attack.
his father something else new.
You look like an angel.
Now they're bringing their cultures together to make their own sweet love story. Bob Hot's Emma Show.
Weeknights at 7 on CW Cincinnati. What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Monster Jam, as big as it gets. Featuring Gravedigger, Megalodon, and more. Coming to Heritage Bank Center May 17th and 18th. Brought to you by BKT Tires, the original Super Glue, and Texas Roadhouse.
Spin your taste buds with White Castle chicken wings. Get 12 for only $3.99. 360 degrees of savory perfection. Choose between the classic or the new cheddar glass chicken rings. That's 12 crispy chicken rings for only $3.99. White Castle. Follow your craving.
I'm Mike Rell, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement. How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people...
Unlimited free delivery. For ESPN Plus on us. Discover all the easy ways to... Everyone.
Everybody in control for the moment. Javon Evans trying to fight his way toward Miles Ward.
You see that shot?
Dang.
Just one big shot, put it down.
Evans trying to get back to his feet. He's going to have a little bit of help here. And now, flying through the air. And he got caught. He talked about 2 fingers possibly getting amputated. He just held on with that injured hand like nothing. Pure, raw power.
Gnarly right there. I mean, those sirens, this guy's freaky.
He's got all the tools to be a big star in this game, Booker. And after the victory this past Saturday, Booker, what did Dark State prove to you?
I mean, they proved they are a force-strong record when they can compete with anybody in the world. I mean, and like with Dark State, I don't think it's about winning. I really think it's about the record. Going out there short NXT, guys, you don't know this.
Well, and again, Graves, to Booker's point, that dark cloud of mystery grew clear after Stand and Deliver.
Because Dark State is not only calling their shots, they're delivering. Dark State is doing what they intended to do at the expense of the entire NXT roster. You hear them say, no one is safe. And in this moment right now, Javon Evans wishes he was anywhere else.
Beautiful shot by Lennox right there, just driving those big right hands.
Hard to wonder for Javon Evans as Lennox into the cover, hook to the leg. Still some fight left for the young OG. Will the locker room start regretting listening to Javon? And speaking of regret, is Luka regretting driving to the desert? mean, what the hell's going on there?
I don't know what the implication is, but has anybody heard from Crucifino since?
I don't want to speculate too much, but right now there is no speculation for Javon Evans. He is getting beat down by the Dark State. Miles Bourne forced to watch, but also watching Miles Bourne as an no-quarter catch crew who's standing. And there's that power. Power. Slam. That could be it. It might have been in if Bourne didn't just save things for his team, and now Lively tried to drag Javon back over the corner.
Right now, give Miles Bourne a lot of credit because he knew exactly what that moment meant. That the match was over. It was over.
Look at this power right now. Osiris drifted his inverted bear. He's got his fist right in the sternum of Javon Evans. Squeezing the breath out of him.
Corner for Evans. He's far away. Oh, miscommunication. Evans trying to throw an attack with me. Lennox was right there to cut Evans off again.
No wasted movement from Dark State. Lennox was a step ahead, realized Osiris was coming his way and made the tag.
So close with his shoulders down. Lennox able to kick out, but for Evans, time is running. Finally the time now. Miles Bourne making his way in. And Bourne right now, he has been waiting patiently to just uncoil. He wasn't sure which one he wanted to hit. Finally found him. Big drop kick.
That's great right now.
The great feat of things. Coming into this matchup, bold move by Miles trying to go against and team with someone he typically doesn't team with.
Right now, Miles Bourne is living up to his word.
And speaking of word, I just received word that our general manager, Ava, has told Trick Williams to leave the building for what he did earlier. Because of his actions, Trick Williams been tossed from the cover by Warner. Cover and a near fall. Thing saved by Griffin.
Listen, somebody's got to get Trick Williams under control. He's been in a constant crash out for weeks. Evans soared through the skies of the fountain blue.
And now, trying to feel it. Everything that Evans has done, everything through his body since Saturday.
Oh no! And Griffin once again just manhandling the young OG.
By himself, and there is a spine-rattling spine buster from Lennox. And we've seen this in the past for Dark State.
That's it, guys.
You can say it again. And for Dark State, the path of destruction continues. How do you stop these four? No one is safe in NXT. This week, WWE and Fanatics announced the launch of What's Your Story, hosted by WWE icon Stephanie McMahon, with new episodes debuting every other week. The first episode of What's Your Story premiered Thursday, April 17th, and features UFC President and CEO Dana White. It's available wherever you get your podcasts.
Ava, I just hope you understand how much I truly value your time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking out for my friends.
Hey, I get it, Sean. Same thing. And Amara, hey.
Hi. Was I interrupting something?
No. First show after Stand and Deliver, people are just all together.
Why complain? Complain of how good they have it. Certainly, not what I want to do. My time is coming to an end before going back to nowhere in Japan. I just want to thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. It's been an honor to have you here.
You deserve my respect.
And Amara, what's wrong? You okay?
I feel bad.
Why?
I've heard Prince. Almost tag team champion.
I know, but it...
Hey, what's going on, Nora? What?
You know what? Another opportunity. Next week, you guys are going to take a tank for the tag titles. How does that sound?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Oh. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
How the hell did you just do that? Are you okay?
Talk to me.
Old Japanese secret.
This November,
It is quite the feeling here. It is electric.
the Padres' home field gets a whole new lineup. When WWE
Absolutely incredible speed.
hits Petco Park,
A slugfest for the ages.
Oh my goodness. The epic performance that no one will ever forget.
WWE Survivor Series San Diego. Scan the code now to register for exclusive pre-sale opportunities.
Tonight's episode of NXT is presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com.
There's a reason they don't call them clean bikes, am I right? Yeah. Because it's dirt bike.
Gas stations.
Whew. You gotta start at the top and work your way down. You want me to do yours next? Oh, you're from Oklahoma.
They have to fill the silence.
The bathroom code's 9914.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
Look at this hot rodder.
This combo meal's got combinations. Make this thing your own creation. Entree, ranking, choice of size. Oh, and it's free to swap fries. BK, have it your way.
Love your plugins but wish you had more scent control? Introducing the new Febreze Plug Scent Booster. Enjoy the same 50 days of continuous scent as Febreze Plug, including a cord for flexible placement options and a boost button for extra scent. New Febreze Plug Scent Booster.
I don't really like committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Can you hear me now? Return the new salted caramel buttercups.
You think they can swim? Well, they're pirates.
Oh, that's nothing. We've got new bounty. It's 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. And one sheet holds up better while ordinary brands fall apart. It's good.
Get more done with one. Bounty, the quicker picker-upper.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us penguins fly.
That's going to be tricky without wigs.
Exactly. That's why I've got Red Bull. It gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it.
And how?
Come on, Dad, just drink it. Why?
Why? It's 40 degrees below. Do you think we're standing here for fun?
Red Bull gives you wings, but only if you drink it.
Aww. Subway's got a new meal of the day with chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're big hungry, make it a footlong for only $3 more. Huh, big hungry. Is that a thing?
Commercials are getting stupider and stupider.
Find your the all-new $6.99 meal of the day at Subway. My kids can't hide anything from me. I'm home. Especially when they've been using toilet paper that doesn't hold up. Hold it, mister. Here's Charmin Ultra Strong. It cleans better. You can count on it.
Charmin Ultra Strong has a diamond weave texture that's more durable. And it cleans better, so you can use less.
Oh, much better.
Hey, you passed the clean test and your mouth test.
Oh, yeah.
We all go. Why not enjoy the go with Charmin?
Hallelujah. Sweet, sweet freedom.
What's going on with our other project?
He just got out of prison.
Alright, need a favor. How can I help?
We're good at this.
Yeah, we should start our own police department.
There's no money in it. You're sitting down. The federal authorities have caught your brother's killer.
Saturday, the NASCAR Xfinity Series roars into Talladega Motor Speedway for a high-speed showdown you don't want to miss. Experience edge-of-your-seat action and heart-pounding drama as the top drivers battle it out on the biggest track in NASCAR. Don't miss a second of the action. NASCAR Xfinity Series racing for Talladega, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, only on the CW.
Riz, open up. It's me. You gonna let me in?
Anyone follow you here?
No, I'm safe. It's just me. You all right?
Yeah. I'm just finishing packing. Can't believe Stax did that. How you feel?
I'm good. Physically. But you know.
I'm sorry, T. How's Luca?
What, you haven't heard from him? I mean,
No.
he said he was going to clear his head, but that was a couple hours ago.
What are you thinking?
I don't know.
But T.
Look, Riz, me and Stax, we're gonna have to go to the mattresses on this one.
T. It's really like that? You guys grew up together. I mean, we've been through a lot. I remember growing up, Big Ange used to bully me. Stax was the one who taught me how to fight. She made me cry every day. Until one day, I made her cry. I told Stax I'd always be loyal.
Riz, people change. He hasn't been right for a while now.
T, what if I reach out? What if we have a sit down?
Look, I appreciate the sentimentality, but I don't trust him. Look, there's two things that we don't stand for, and it's rats and betrayal. Look, I can't. He declared war. I can't put you at risk, because I don't know what he's willing to do.
What do you mean?
Adrian, I see you packing right now, but you can't go home. It's not safe. Look, I got 2 of our guys downstairs waiting to take you to a safe house. I need you to hide out while this thing blows over, okay?
Are you sure, T?
It's gonna be all right, Riz. Come on.
I honestly don't think what to say about the situation. I hope to God somebody finds Luca. This is ugly.
Yeah, things are certainly going to a dark place for the D'Angelo family, but we understand our very own Sarah Schreiber is standing by with the North American champion, Ricky Saints.
Ricky, what started off as a title versus cup winner takes all match against Lexis King is now a match only for your North American championship next week.
It sure is. And you know, I'm actually thrilled for Norm. I know how it is to be out for close to a year for an injury and feel like you've been forgotten. So if anybody was going to be Heritage Cup champion, I am glad that it is Norm Dog. But Ricky Saints is a man of his word, and I said that I would defend the North American championship. And guess what? I will. You, Lexis King, you've got everything to gain and nothing to lose, okay? Wow. If it isn't the man that took out Norm himself, huh?
Saints.
You just cost me my NXT Heritage Cup. So next week, I'm gonna take your precious title from you.
Well, I guess we'll pick this up another time, maybe.
There is a bullseye on the back of Ricky Saints. But this is a big fight field. It's main event time. Perez, Lacaire for the NXT Women's Championship. It's live. It's next on NXT.
Despite being on an antidepressant, I was still masking my depression symptoms.
My doctor said it could be because my antidepressant alone wasn't enough, so she recommended an add-on treatment. She recommended adding Rexulti.
When taken with an antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to significantly reduce depression symptoms, more than an antidepressant alone.
So with my antidepressant, Rexulti could provide a boost.
Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults. Call your healthcare provider right away to report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur.
Could adding Rexulti
Be right for you? Ask your doctor about adding Rexulti.
Your own personal Jesus. Someone to hear your prayers. Someone who's there. Reach out and touch faith.
You might have heard I'm going through a little upgrade with my tats. So when Verizon announced that everyone gets a free phone on any plan, pain-free, count me in. Try and beat it. I'll give you a sec.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Spend family time.
Go, go, go. I've been compromised.
With Modern Family Nightly.
Weeknights at 7:30 on the CW Cincinnati.
What's for dinner? Shop Kroger for appetizing ingredients and big savings, like $600 in digital coupons and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Liberty Mutual is all she talks about since we saved hundreds by bundling our home and auto insurance.
It's pronounced Liberty. Liberty. Nice try, kid. Only pay for what you need.
That dude gets on my nerves.
What's better
Like,
than
he
a
sounds like an
limited time
idiot.
deal? An unlimited time deal. That's why the $5 biggie bag with a junior bacon cheeseburger is available all the time. Because the best time for fresh, never frozen beef and Applewood smoked bacon is all the time. Duh. For the best deal of all time, gotta be Wendy's.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you've ever seen. Not the cleanest, just the most honest.
Today, we're fixing a home's foundation.
I mean, that is like the most common thing to see in the world. Pretty common, yeah. Right. So it's the soil that's eroding away, causing those cavities, those voids that the foundation then wants to settle into. And then you guys with your superhero capes show up and fix everything. Yes, sir.
Get a free and honest inspection with Ohio Basement Authority, a groundworks company.
Kroger Boost makes saving easy. With 2 times fuel points, unlimited free delivery, and your choice of Disney Plus, Hulu, or ESPN Plus on us. Discover all the easy ways to save when you enroll in Boost today. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This May, all that is planned for wrestling takes over new ground. What a fight! WWE Battleground from Tampa, Florida.
Time for tonight's NXT Focus, presented by Progressive.
We're back, baby!
It
Next week, NXT, we are back in the Performance Center, and Lexis King won't have to wait long to wear gold again. After an attack earlier, King will face Ricky Saints when they compete for the North American Championship next Tuesday.
There are so many questions to be answered, namely, how did we end up here? A family shattered as Tony D'Angelo and Stax confront one another on NXT.
And this is from the desk of our general manager, Ava Hank and Tank, who will have their first title defense against Briggs and Inamura. The NXT Tag Team Championships will be defended next Tuesday, live on NXT here on the CW. Main event time with our NXT Women's Champion defending her title as the women of NXT take center stage.
No rest for the weary when you're the champion. Stephanie Baker boarded 3 challengers Saturday, competed on Monday Night Raw last night, and is going to defend her NXT gold right now.
NXT on the CW is presented by Progressive. Save when you bundle auto, home, and motorcycle insurance. Visit progressive.com. Booker, this is a stand and deliver worthy main event.
It is anywhere in the world. I'm going to tell you right now, Roxanne Perez, she has been the one that stepped champion of all champions.
The this contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez. And her opponent from San Fernando, Chile, she is the NXT Women's Champion, Stephanie Baker.
What a night it has been here on NXT. This is the 3rd championship match. We crowned a new Heritage Cup champion earlier in the returning Noam Dar. TNA World Champion Joe Henry made his return, and because of that, Trick Snap went on a rampage and then was tossed from the Fountain Blue Theater by our general manager, Ava. That has brought us to this matchup and this moment right here, right now.
2 of the best in the game, 2 women who have defined the NXT women's division at various points in their careers. Booker, how are you feeling about this one? I know Roxanne's your girl.
I'm feeling real good about it. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a contest because Stephanie Baker has done nothing but one thing, and that's step up to the plate. Give her a lot of credit, man.
It's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. Booker, I gotta get your thoughts. Man. With the major news that broke over WrestleMania weekend, the acquisition of AAA.
Oh man, what a great acquisition, big news, and it's been so many great stars coming out of Mexico, starting with Bill Masterclass and ending with Stephanie Baker. Oh yes, man.
Well, great, you even have ties to that historic promotion.
El Rudo de las Chicas. Cannot wait to see what the future holds. A single leg takedown by Baker.
As we focus back in. And a little roll through shift to the way to get these 2 women who know each other so very well, but they know each other very well, Booker. But this is the first time these 2 have met one-on-one.
We call Roxanne Perez the prodigy, but I'm going to tell you right now, Stephanie Baker, she's prolific in her own way. She's extraordinary. And like I said, becoming double champion, unified champion. She's made history. Can she beat the prodigy tonight?
And guys, I want to bring this up about Stephanie. And another near fall is Stephanie once again putting herself at risk as she takes down the prodigy. Another quick kick out. Perez now going to answer right back into a cover and a kick out. Hey, Graves, I'll start with you.
There's 2 schools of thought on that. You can look at it as a positive that Stephanie Baker keeps herself razor sharp.
Going through, shoulders down, kick out
at all times. But conversely, she's also burning the candle.
Oh, wait a minute.
Shoulders down with a little bridge. Another near fall.
Baker's burning the candle at both ends. That does not lend itself to a lengthy championship reign.
And I'll bounce that off and go back to you, Booker. I mean, you were a multi-time champion, and is she putting herself at risk by never saying no?
I think she is putting herself at risk because you got to understand Roxanne Perez is willing to do anything to win this match. She's in a unique position, the chance to become 3-time NXT Women's Champion, something that no other woman has done in this company.
As Vicaire, who competed Saturday at Stand and Deliver, caught Perez, and another roll through again, counter for counter, and another kick out last night on Raw. Vicaire went up against the Women's World Champion Io Sky, a match that Roxanne Perez interfered in, but that has led them here to tonight, to the main event, with the NXT Women's Championship on the line.
Just speaks to how quickly the landscape changes in WWE these days, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Just because you did something for a while does not matter necessarily anymore. Just because Roxanne has been prolific in the past, it doesn't count as much as it did once upon a time.
Well, that goes, Booker, something you say all the time. What have you done for me lately?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like I said, Roxanne Perez is definitely looking to get back in play, but she got a hard road to hoe because Stephanie McKeer, she's unique. She's a special talent, man.
Belly to back suplex.
Oh, we gonna see it. Oh, we gonna see it. Oh, we gonna see it, baby.
Looking for the devil. Oh, and Roxanne rolling out.
Smart. So smart by Roxanne Perez.
I heard she had a good coach.
Hell of a teacher. Hell of a teacher.
All right, now trying to hold on and going to the eyes with the challenger.
Illegal tactics. She definitely learned that from you, Buck.
Goes back to what I was saying. Roxanne Perez is willing to do anything to win this matchup here tonight, man.
Oh, yes. Roxanne Perez has just taken control. Can Vicaire bounce back? Don't miss a second of the action or picture break.
My oldest daughter, Camilla, she came out fighting. 2 days old, she had to have open heart surgery. All of a sudden, she's on, 5 different medications. Me and the pharmacist got so tight. She said, GoodRx, you saved a lot of money. Saving that $200-$300 a month. You do the math, the money we're able to save with using GoodRx. We're able to do all these extra activities. She can hit hard, too, for a little skinny thing. So it puts less stress on our household, and it puts less stress on our pockets.
It's native. 24-hour moisturizing body wash that locks in 4 times the moisturizers of your old body wash.
And just 12 ingredients.
That's right. Clean moisturizing body wash isn't a myth, it's native.
Hi, I'm Robin, a team member at Chick-fil-A of Georgia. And a little thing you'll love about our smokehouse barbecue bacon sandwich is the combination of flavors. From the brown sugar bacon to the smoky barbecue sauce. It's the whole package.
Real team member paid for their testimonial.
I love my glide steps. Get your slip-ins. I just step in with no bending down or touching. It almost feels like I'm gliding on air when I walk. Drop a beat. Glide steps, glide steps, glide steps. Get your slip-ins. Go hands-free with glide steps. Get your slip-ins.
Nice try, Squirt.
What the heck is that?
It's toothless.
Get away.
Vikings, I have returned.
Yeah?
Oh, you gotta see this.
One of 5 immersive worlds in Epic Universe, only at Universal Orlando Resort.
You'll be back! Evo can't help people customize and save with Liberty Mutual!
Doug.
Well, I'll be. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
This is a story about the one. The untrained eye may not see the one as extraordinary, but her goals aren't easy. She fixes, she manages, she perfects. She is extraordinary. Because for the one, maintaining this space transports her to this space. The industrial grade product you need, plus 1 million more. Call, click Grainger.com or stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This Saturday.
I don't even know how to describe Talladega, other than put everybody in a blender and hope you come out the other side.
Be there for one of the biggest races on the NASCAR calendar.
Talladega is just treacherous. Anything can happen.
You can't win the championship at Talladega, but you sure can lose it.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series, live this Saturday at 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on the CW.
NXT NXT Women's Championship is on the line. The matchup really changed when Roxanne Perez tried to hyperextend the left elbow of Stephanie McCare. And it's again important to note, the right hand is taped because McCare dislocated her right thumb Saturday at Stand and Deliver.
Booker, I know you're going to attest to this. Sometimes if you're trying to protect an injury inside the ring, you actually leave yourself more susceptible to other attacks.
Like a bullseye, man. Right now, Roxanne Perez has a laser beam on that shoulder right there, on that arm, and she's going to go out here. Oh, wait a minute.
You're able to count for a moment. We talk about laser beam. Roxanne Perez been laser focused on winning back the NXT Women's Championship. But look at that combination from the champion to the challenger.
Under his headbutt by the champion. Look at that! Big kick from the outside in.
And now, McCare.
Whoa! You got to be kidding me.
Blue beater coming alive here in Las Vegas.
Fight to the vein right there, throwing all caution to the wind. Beautiful.
As we see the feint kick right on point, and then McCare with a springboard crossbody out onto the entrance ramp.
Well, back to the action of the ring. Another high cross body hit by McCare, and we eat defeat right to Perez. Perez right now bouncing back into the corner. As you would say, Graves, target acquired. Meteor running knees. And the champion somehow has found yet another gear. And she just pointed at Booker.
Here we go.
She just pointed at Booker.
No. Oh, yeah. Stephanie right now. It's been a long week. But I'll tell you, it was still good back.
What a flip-flop for you are. All of a sudden now you're rooting for Stephanie McCare instead of Roxanne Perez.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What do you mean what am I talking about?
I'm with bias here.
Since when?
This is a match. This is a championship match. What are you talking about?
Wait a minute. One more time.
You can't say one more time.
I don't think your heart can handle it. Wait a minute. The SVP, though. Roxanne able to counter right out, and this Roxanne does so well. The prodigy trying to get the champion down.
Ooh, bitch right there. Like
another ear. Oh, man. Super kick to the ear.
Right on the play.
Looked like Perez was potentially looking to take down McCare for a crossface.
Looking to plant Roxanne. Roxanne trying to counter almost out of the wheelbarrow, but still being able to be killed. It did get a backbreak.
Got enough of it, though.
Yeah.
You can crack a rib very easily that way.
You got to give credit to Stephanie McCare for able to hold Roxanne Perez in that. But look, it's going to the top again.
An injured hand, an arm that's been attacked throughout the match. Kudos are due to the NXT Women's Champion, but credit to Roxanne for hanging in there.
Back to the arm, and that time it wasn't the left arm, it was the right injured thumb, the right injured wrist. And Perez coming in. Submission. Block face. And she sits it, and it is in deep.
It's locked in. McCare's in.
For McCare to go. Can McCare make it out, or is she going to tap? Are we going to crown a new NXT Women's Champion? If we knew it's Perez's third reign, which would be historic. McCare sees the bottom rope. She's trying to get to the bottom. She's trying to reach out. She's trying to fight. And fight she does, but Roxanne Perez pushes it back into the middle.
The right IQ I was talking about right there, Roxanne Perez in prime position to make history again.
McCare able to slip her hips out.
Whoa! Kick out, nice counter roll right back in those. Roxanne coming back out into another cover as McCare. Crucifix style this time. Flopping back onto Perez, the champion, and the challenger once again is able to get out. It was close. What a match. It's for the NXT Women's Championship. Block, counter by McCare.
Perez hesitated for a fraction of a second. The Dark Angel made the challenger pay. Up and over.
Looking for Pop Rocks. And somehow countered again by Stephanie McCare. And McCare back up. I don't know if she just hit the top turnbuckle, but McCare taking some time. Gnarly, dragging it through.
That has my knee hurting.
And now it's SVB connects. Covered, and Stephanie McCare stands tall once more.
What a fight. What a main event. What a WrestleMania. WrestleMania week it has been. How is this for the exclamation point? The SBB from the Dark Angel taking down the Prodigy with the title on the line. Guys, if we're handing out awards, I think I gotta take a quick hold on, Corey. The beautiful madness, just like last night, making her presence felt. The former champion has locked eyes with Stephanie McCare. Deja vu. And Julia staring a hole. And there, I believe you, that is Jordan Grace. Uh-oh. McCare went all in here in Vegas, but all eyes are on our champion in NXT.
Hello. Alright,
Get local 12's weather authority
give me just a moment.